yeah, it's just spinning the wheel. Okay, let's see if I can go uphill over here. This is the steepest one. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll take it off-road. So I'll take Falcon off-road finally, because I attached the new pedals so I can go off-road. So I attached these redshift pedals, which are more professional. Consider it's, I think it's called Pro. It comes with removable light. Okay, it comes with a few, like I think 3 different levels of the light: blinking, solid, and strap. So, and it's rechargeable on magnet, and anytime you twist, the front always will be white light and the rear will be always red. So it's good for safety. And also it comes with nice, you see, like stuff which give you very good grip. So again, this is more rig, and their aluminum pretty much better. And if you like it, I'm gonna leave link in description, since I have extra discount for them as well. And let's go. It is very solid bike, but I never took it off-road, so everybody wants to see how it will perform. So today I will ride it as motorcycle, throttle only. So first what I want to do is 20 miles per hour test, how fast it will go from 0, and I'll go with Philodo 5, because when I did review I started on the Philodo 4. So I'm gonna activate both motors and Philodo 5. I'm gonna have 2 GPS right here. One is phone GPS and another is from Cycle Plus. So let's go. And it's mostly I'm gonna go up to 20 miles an hour to see how fast it will go. So 1, 2, 3 and go. Oops, wrong. I didn't activate the second motor. So second motor is activated now. And let's go see the voltage. I'm gonna put voltage here. So it's 65.4. I did not really read the user manual. I reset accidentally odometer reading. I guess when you do like push 5 times something, it will just reset it. So let's go and see. 1, 2, 3, go. So it is pretty quick acceleration. And now let's go. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to go on with both motors on this long ride, because a lot of people say it's not quick acceleration. Actually it is quick, very, very quick acceleration on with 2 motors. So when you do that, make sure you hold the handlebar very well, because you might just fall off. A lot of people who never rode a bike, electric bicycle, they just watch the videos, they think it's not as strong or whatever they say. It's not electric XP, it's a powerful electric bicycle. It's very powerful. With single motor it's powerful, but with 2 it will probably knock you off from the bike if you accelerate both. Also the front wheel spin, so I don't want the wheel to spin. I like to use the throttle slowly to accelerate at least to 5 to 10 miles an hour before it'll go faster. Okay, let's go and see how fast I'm gonna get here on the street. Already 20, 25. I go with GPS on the left. On display is 34. It's a little bit windy. 37. 40 on display. 38, 39 on GPS. So far. stop here. So the top speed hit 39 on GPS. Let's see if it's have any information on this. Okay, on this display it says top speed was 40 miles an hour. Okay, so I would say 39, but again, I'm heavy and I sit very high. Because I sit very high, it's a lot of aerodynamic resistance. So I'm gonna turn off the phone consume. But on display there was let's see how much, to 41 on display, 41. So a lot of people who owns White Freedom or who never own White Freedom will post comments, I noticed, oh, it's much faster. No, it's not faster, because White Freedom will not go over to 38 miles an hour on the flat ground with a rider 215 pounds like me. Whenever whoever tell you go 40 is going downhill, or the rider maybe like 150 pounds, but mostly downhills. Those bicycles are powerful, but not as powerful. So the Falcon is more powerful bike. So again, it is custom. If you want to use single motor or two motors, that's much better. I'm gonna explain later, but now we're gonna go for off-road riding and see how the bike will perform. Okay, so we're on kind of 5 lanes. It's off-road, mostly mountains. I activate both motors, but I think I don't need both motors on the front, on the flat right now, so I'm gonna turn it off. So that here's the situation. I was using, like, I started to use the 360, but it's usually distract a lot because of the speed and how climbing. So I'll turn off the 360. So there will be probably no 360 view today, but I will record on GoPro. And over here, kind of very low and kind of, let's see. I might need to adjust the air pressure in the tires, so I'm gonna adjust air pressure in the tires now. And I'm gonna use this Cycle Plus air pump, which I have. So I'm gonna first to see how much air I have it, and then we'll pump the air. So this one is kind of mini air pump, electric one, which can pump up to 120 psi. I use this sometimes with an air shock, but it's not really good because by the time you remove it, all the air will go out. Okay, currently it's 21, so that's a lot. So I'm basically will reduce it actually. I will not pump, I will reduce it, but later on if I want to go on the street and need more, I can always pump it up. It's pretty lightweight and small, so I'm gonna just reduce probably to 10 on the front. So it will be much better traction and better smooth ride. So currently I have 10, but I want to show you how loud it is. It's very quiet actually. Like, I mean, really quiet. So now it's 11. So I can pump it up if so I'm gonna leave it 11 psi in this tire, and I'll reduce on the rear one to 15. So it will be much smoother ride, and I'll tell you how it goes. Alright, so now I reduce the air. Feels like it's better traction with both motors on. I did low down the seat as well, and since it's my first time riding off-road on this bike, I will try to go slowly since there's a lot of power with both motors. And I'm gonna go pedal assist level 3. I don't need much speed, more like torque, and I don't want to go too fast on this hill. It's a little bit on the angle, so you're gonna see probably how it goes here. And I can, the front wheel even spinning, so I'm afraid just to slide it here. Okay, that's why going okay. Yeah, oops. Okay, so basically the front wheel was basically sliding. It's not really good idea was using the front wheel on that hill. it's under the angle, so it would just slide out. But it was powerful enough. I didn't even try to push hard, so now I'm only running on the single motor. I'm gonna stop here. So I did drop the bike on the side because I don't care about the bike, so I just drop it, but it looks like nothing. Again, riding off-road, it takes some time to learn. Mostly with dual motors. I actually never rode dual motors in this area, usually single powerful motor. So with dual motors, it might be too much power, the wheel spin and it would slide. So that's why it's great, but on the flat or on the straight mountain. But when it's under the angles, it might just slide down. That's what happens to me now. So I'm gonna use mostly single motor, okay? And when I need to get more power, I'll use both. But this bike is powerful enough to go probably any hill over here with single motor as well. And I'm not gonna plan to pedal today, so I'm gonna see how we'll go with single. Okay, it's very nice acceleration even with single motor. And I'm gonna just get to the straight over here. A lot of squirrels over here. We do have a lot of rattlesnakes, so that's why I have to be always careful here. So now I'm gonna turn the dual motors. Okay. Oh yeah, it's just spinning the wheel, but it does give you a lot of acceleration. I'm on pedal assist level 3, and I'm not gonna plan to ride over here more than 20-30 miles an hour. And it's, let's go. Yeah, you can hear the front wheel just spinning. So again, it's a lot of power, and you need to learn how to use this power, otherwise you can crash. Yeah, it's just accelerate very nicely, quick, even on the off-road like ground like this with both motors right now on. I'm gonna go like going 20 miles an hour. It's actually pretty fast. Usually I go about 10 miles over here on a pedaling bike with pedals, just pedaling. And over here maybe people. So again, always be careful, watch out for people if you're riding like in this area type of. And let's go. Okay, so it is a very nice acceleration, but we do have a lot of stones. So what can happen when you hit the stone, you can get puncture because it's nice squeeze between. But let's go to the left side here, and it is a lot of power from the front wheel, so it's spinning basically. So I'm using the throttle very gently on pedal assist level 4, but so it's not full power. If I want full power, it will go like, now it's going like 20 miles an hour, and it just can go, it just keeps pulling me. It can pull me like to the probably 20 maybe miles an hour if I want to. Let's see, over here flat. 26. Yeah, usually like riding over there with pedal assist, with pedaling about 10 miles an hour, maybe 15. So it is a lot of power. You're getting too much power on this bike, so don't have to use all of it. Let me turn on only one motor and see. Okay, with one motor is of course low, but it's over like, so it's over 1,000. I think it's about 2,000, they say, like 2,500 peak. I think it's about maybe 2,000 only, even less peak power. So maybe a little bit around 2,000. But I can feel it's as powerful as 1,000, the single motor only. But remember, a little bit more powerful, but remember the bike is heavy. So that's why you don't feel like a lot of power on single motors, but you can feel a lot of power on both. And it is a beautiful day today, and let's see, over here the ground is kind of, and I'm using only single motor right now. We're gonna have more mountains to go in uphill, and I think I'm gonna use only single motors mostly, because going downhill I don't need both. Wow, it's so beautiful. I think after the rain, the ground become kind of weird. Over here also kind of steep, but at the same time I use only one motor because I don't want to get wheel spin. Now I'm gonna turn both. So, okay, now it's both. Oh, now it's pulling me. Wow. No, you're gonna feel like dramatically kick of power if you use both motors. And I want only on pedal assist level 4, so I don't want to go fast over here. And let's see if it's kicking right away if I turn off throttle and then on. Okay, yeah, it's actually very responsive as well. So you just need to get used to the bike. And it's pretty like steep hill over here. And over here gonna be a very steep hill, which I will probably not really even try it much because it became so steep and there's a stones. The front wheel just will spin probably, and I can just fall back. Let's go here, and wow, it is pulling very strongly with both motors. I'm gonna go to pedal assist level 2 because I don't need that much power, but it still produces a lot of power. I don't need the speed. Okay, let's see if I can go uphill over here. This is the steepest one. Oh no, it's actually, wow, that was crazy. I was thinking to walk over there because it's really like steep. Let me park. So I didn't plan actually today because last time I rode like ride one up and I just walk. Look on this beauty. So it is very steep, and the problem is there's a lot of stones. I thought they're gonna spin the wheel and I'm gonna fall. I almost fall because I was riding the bike underpowered, 750 watt motor I think. I tried to push hard. I almost fall because it is very steep and it's like hard to get on the top. But this bike actually just took me all the way up easily. I didn't plan to do that. I said I'm gonna get off the bike. So let's see what the damages I got here. Basically no damages. When I drop the bike on the floor, no damages at all. Again, I would rather drop the bike than hurt myself, of course, and I recommend to do that as well. So it is heavy bike. If you try to like over control it, it's very hard. That's why learn to ride with a slow speed. We're gonna still go all the way up here, but it has a lot of power. Whoever posts it's not as powerful or it's not as good, it's slow acceleration, BS. It's give you a good acceleration. On single motor it's a little bit slow, but it's normal because you don't want to fall off from the bike. So with both motor it's create too much acceleration. That's why usually when I try to use this on the flat, I use very slowly with throttle. If I want to full throttle, it will just spin the front wheel. That's what usually happens. It will not like bring the most speed, maybe a little bit, but then it's more danger to fall. And I like to safer ride. So far it's impressive power in this bike, most powerful bike I ever tested. In uphill, the top speed was 40 miles based on real GPS. Again, it's I would say 38 solid with my weight on. If you lighter person, you may get 41, 42. Again, my purpose of this bike, not of speed, because if you want to buy high speed bike, you need to buy motorcycle. This bike, it's kind of between. It's a bicycle with pedals. I think 38 miles an hour, it's very powerful enough. Also, for the price under $2,000, you cannot really beat it. And again, I talked to the Philodo and they told me once they sell out Falcon, the next shipment will have tariffs, the new tariffs. And those tariffs are gonna be crazy. So if it's still available when you see this video and if you want this bike, use my code below and link so you can support my channel. You don't have to, but you're gonna save 20 bucks as well. This way you are not gonna pay $3,000 for the bike, because most of the bikes will go up. I'm pretty sure the Y Freedom will go up. As e-cell, it's out of the business. They cannot keep it up the price even for $2,500 with single motor. I know, like, people compare. It's hard to compare single motor with two motors because it's you get two. You can disconnect one, use the one. This bike is cheaper than many 1000 motors I tried with air shock. Most of the bikes in this price does not even come with air shock. So DNM shock, it's a pretty great upgrade already, and I didn't really do anything. I can make it even softer if I want to. You just reduce the air in a shock, or you can put more air so it will be more stiffer if you want to. And let's try this hill now. This is one of the steepest hills as well. I know, like, right one up, I think I walked over here, and I think I pedal over here, because it's a 1000 motor. They put a lot of peak power, a lot of boost. Still cannot make it here, and many other hills it would overheat it. So far this bike didn't overheat, that's a good part. So let's go with both motor, and I'll try to be careful because it's very steep and it might. Oh, it's just pulling. I'm trying to go slow. So it's just pulling. I tried to go slow on the bike because when you're going uphill, it's not all about speed, it's about stability and safety. So I made it all the way on top. We're looking on the San Fernando Valley. I believe it was the Calabasas, hidden hills around here. So it's a beautiful place, very nice. I'll post some pictures later in the group. But if you want to buy it, I think it's a great deal. It is a little bit noisy, the shock, front fork a little bit too soft, I would say, but it is responsive. You need to learn how to ride this bike. I probably need to reduce even air on the front a little bit more. That will give me better traction on the both motor. So I have it 11 on the front, 16 on the rear, and the pedals still blinking. Let's see. And I still have the light, so the light will not fall off. It's pretty strong holding. And yeah, the front headlights stay in place very well, not moving. That's good part, because I saw some brands would fall off to the one side. Beautiful bike. I like the orange color, it looks really good. Again, if you want one, get link in description, and also 20 doors off. I don't know if it's still working, but should be. And they do have few yesterday. I don't know if they still have them. So again, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go for more ride, but I don't want to make this video much longer. I think it's pretty good bike. Even I dropped it because the slide was to the side. I could probably make it. I just prefer to take it off. I learned the way, because sometimes you wait till late and there is downhill. I don't want to fall where I would not be able to step on anything, and that area have exactly the same position when you cannot step. So those areas very dangerous, and I always recommend to ride very safely. Learn first on the flat and then take it off-road. And when you're riding off-road, try a few times when you feel very comfortable, and not try to go crazy because it can kill you. Very powerful bike. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Is it rattlesnake or just a snake? Well, how do you find out? Huh? You don't want to find out, you just need to leave, okay? So let's go